Hey, what's going on, Virgo? How are you? Virgo, thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy to have you here. If you're returning, welcome back. Virgo, this is going to be, excuse me, a brand new read for February of 2019. I'm not sure exactly what to title it yet, but I'm sure I'll have it figured out by the time I post this. But basically, I just wanted to take a look and see what types of like toxic energies or behaviors or people or situations or situationships that you might find yourself in or around, during the month of February. Okay. So this will be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Of course, it won't resonate to everyone, but I did want to see what type of maybe toxic, again, what type of toxic situations you might be in. Okay. I am going to use a brand new deck that I got, the Twin Flame Shadows by Mystic Moon. It's a beautiful deck. It gives a lot of insight just from the imagery and just the words used here on the cards. I love it. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check it out, okay? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What types of toxic energies or situations does Virgo either need to be mindful of, or do they need to, or that they will be dealing with for February of 2019? I want one more shuffle. Okay, so manipulation. Wow. Okay, Virgo, so heavy right off the bat. So manipulation pops out. Some of you might be dealing with a very manipulative person, or you could be the manipulative party in the matter. Okay. Somebody is definitely wanting to get what they want by all costs, even if it means that they have to use like tricks or treachery to get there, or lies, you know. The next card we have is envious. So it could be because someone is very envious of you, Virgo, or you're feeling a little bit envious of someone else's situation, or just some situation that you want to be a part of. I feel like that's possibly what it could be. You could be trying to manipulate yourself into some sort of project, or some sort of, you may be trying to manipulate yourself into somebody's like bubble, only because you are very envious of what's actually going on. Maybe you're trying to see how things really work. It's maybe something that you want, to emulate, or something that you just want from someone else. And, you'll use lies and treachery to really get there. So that's definitely toxic. With the next card we have is unlovable. It could possibly come from a place of depression too, Virgo. I feel like for some of you, you may be feeling very depressed because you are envious, or because you are maybe, kind of maybe jealous of a particular situation that's not your situation. And you possibly could, manipulate yourself into that type of situation to get what you want. Now, others of you, Virgo, I do feel as though maybe this happened to you, where someone who is jealous of you kind of maybe manipulated you out of something, which now puts you into some sort of depression, or some sort of state of just feeling as though, you aren't loved. That's heavy. Let's see what the tarot has to add. And let's see if anything else comes out as well. I'm not even gonna lie. The envious card has popped out for a number of you. Virgo, you're like number, what are you? You're the ninth sign that I've completed, or that I'm doing. And for about maybe 4 of the signs, I want to say envious has popped out already. So I don't know, that energy, right? Maybe, I mean, it is almost Valentine's Day. If you're watching this in February, if it's before Valentine's Day, it could, or I don't know, it could just be that maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody sees what you have, you know, and, or maybe you're seeing, rather, you're seeing what someone else has. You're feeling unloved, you're feeling lonely, you're feeling depressed, and you're seeing the happiness that other people have, and you want that. And, you know, you're either going to be, you know, manipulating someone out of their man or their woman, or this could be where it's almost as though it's a self-manipulation. And the self-manipulation comes from a very, very dark place, because maybe you just don't realize exactly what it is that you're worth. And that's why you're jealous of what other people have. Oh boy, Spirit. You said that. You said that. So let's see what the tarot has to add here. Let's clarify this manipulation card. I'll choose you. The Eight of Swords. I feel like you feel manipulated here. Okay. Or at least you're thinking that you are manipulated, or you possibly could be putting someone else, you could be manipulating a situation to the point to where you're putting someone else in a very, very tight position. So I don't know, you could, I don't know, you could be offering ultimatums at this moment. Let's see what else the tarot has to say. Let's clarify this envious card. No, Spirit says to keep going. Okay, here we go. The Emperor. Okay. I'm taking a look at this energy, Virgo. This is it is Aries energy, so you might be dealing with the Aries or some other fire sign, right? But this could be you, Virgo, as well, where yeah, you are definitely like kind of holding all the cards in a way. You're pulling the strings. It's almost like you're the puppet master. You have this certain control in the matter, or you're wanting control in the matter, and you're possibly using acts of manipulation to get there, to get that control. And then the Eight of Pentacles. Virgo, I do sense your energy here. I do sense that for a lot of you, you definitely have like put in a lot of overtime to like maybe prove your worth to someone, and they're just not seeing it. Yeah, we got 2 8s here. It's like you've been doing so much to prove your worth to someone, but they're not necessarily seeing it. And it's putting you in a position. It's like, well, what more can I do? You know, haven't I done enough here with the Emperor card? Like, you know, I'm trying to rest here on my throne and in my happiness. However, some outside forces is jealous of what you have and is trying to manipulate themselves into your life. Or possibly, you know, the energy could be vice versa. Wow. I believe, it was either Leo or Cancer that also, I think it was Cancer that also had these 2 cards pop out in their reading. They had the Six of Swords and the Princess of Pentacles, but it was like this, right? But anyway, this isn't Cancer's reading. This is your reading. So, I mean, Virgo, you could be dealing with a Cancer. Oh, and then under the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with the Cancer or some other fire sign, but with the Six of Swords energy here, I feel as though for some of you, it's like the tactic that you take is, it's like, I think someone has manipulated you into just walking away, or someone has manipulated you into just leaving. You know, like they've just kind of knocked you off, not knocked you off your game, but just kind of knocked you out of your position in a way, for some of you. Okay, so, you know, somebody may have gotten into your head. Someone may have, you know, been saying certain things, communicating certain things to make you feel like as though you don't have pretty much any other option other than to just kind of tuck your tail between your legs and leave. But ultimately, maybe that person was just envious of you and they just wanted what you had. And now that you've left it, you know, they can take that. Or now that they know, or even if you didn't leave it, even if you took that with you and when you left, at least it's like they know that they can get to you now. But with the Princess of Pentacles here, I do feel as though there is this, there is like this person could possibly feel as though what you have is their new beginning. However, I do feel as though, Virgo, for a lot of you, this Princess of Pentacles is saying that you're going to be experiencing a turning point in a way where you're really beginning to recognize what it is that you're worth. I think I said that earlier, but you're really beginning to recognize what it is that you're worth, you know? And it's like, you know what? Yeah, you should be jealous of what I have because I am the ish, you know? And it sucks that, you know, maybe they were using some sort of like manipulation tactic to get what you had. And if they succeeded, then, you know, that sucks as well. But it's all because, Virgo, this other person was dealing with this toxic energy where maybe they felt as though they weren't enough. They felt as though they were unlovable. So they're going to take somebody else's love. Boy. Now, we do have the Queen of Cups here. Okay, so the Queen of Cups, I'm getting this energy where it's extremely emotional, right? I do feel like there's this extremely emotional energy. You could be dealing with maybe a water sign here, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But I feel like, in a way, I feel like they're kind of sitting on how they feel. Okay. Like the lid is covered on their cup here. Okay, so this could be somebody that really wants to express like how they feel. Like they could be like saying, it could, like, how can I say this? It's like someone else is saying, excuse me, I'm sorry. It could be someone else who's saying, I see all the hard work that you're doing, Virgo. You are enough, and I want to show you how much, you are enough, but you kind of have to realize that I'm here, right? You kind of have to move forward towards me. The Nine of Pentacles there is telling me that ultimately a lot of you will end up single, possibly, for February. But others of you, this is just saying that if it's not that you feeling single, it's just that you've just kind of, it's almost where you've just kind of smartened up and you've kind of gained a certain experience or a certain level of knowledge to where you just understand again what your own value is. And then you'll be able to recognize and see when others are trying to manipulate you or trying to make you feel less than. But I do feel like there is someone that is going to possibly be giving you that encouragement. Like, I like this because it's like we have the Eight of Pentacles and then this one extra pentacle, and then that does make the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, someone outside of this situation or something outside of this situation actually does realize your worth, and they're willing to, move forward with you. They're willing to, even if you are like a new experience to them, Virgo, it's like they want a new start with you. Someone else wants a new start with you. Oh, Virgo. But also keep in mind though, is like, don't fall prey to like any sorts of like manipulation that they might be putting out. Oh man, Virgo. I feel like you're dealing with a lot of people that are really jealous of you. Or one particular person in particular that's really like jealous of you, and the difference between maybe them and someone else who's jealous of you is that they have no problem, telling you lies, or doing things that put you in a position of not having too many options, other than to just kind of leave them where they're at. So let's see what advice we can add to this. The Unicorn, good fortune and friendship. Let's get one more card. The Queen, love and prosperity. So again, now we have two queens. So this goes to prove right here, Virgo, that you are actually lovable. Okay, you're not unlovable. You are actually lovable. You are capable of receiving love, and you're capable of giving that love. And we knew that already. Or you possibly didn't know that already, but to some degree, I do feel as though, you knew what you had, but at the same time, you were dealing with just other outside forces that just were manipulating things. Now, the unicorn here is like, okay, I do see this as a very unique situation. Okay. The unicorn, of course, being one of the most unique, rarest creatures, right? If they do exist, or if they did exist. But, this is a very unique situation. Okay. But at the same time, I do feel like a very unique situation will arise from this. Okay. Unlikely, you may make an unlikely friend. Okay, you may make a friend that you possibly may have never otherwise would have talked to or dealt with, but you do find a lot of love with this person, whether it's on a friendship or a romantic level. Okay, so there is a lot of hope here, Virgo. But yeah, the level of toxicity here in this situation is that you're dealing with jealousy and envy, and you're dealing with manipulative behaviors. Now, whether that's on your end, or the end outside of you, or someone else's situation outside of you, that's up for you to tell me in the comment box. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, Virgo, on that one. This was a very interesting read, a very unique read, definitely. Go ahead and, again, let me know how this works out in the comment box. I do appreciate the feedback. Thanks so much for your likes and your comments and your subscribes. And if you haven't subscribed already, I invite you to. Okay. Also, let me know if there's any like topics or anything that you want me to go over or cover in some of these readings, because, I don't mind doing it. I love to get all of the general readings out for you guys. I do appreciate, again, all of the views. So yeah, tell me what it is that you guys would want to see, or what you guys would want to hear about. Okay. I know that some of you have been maybe, I don't know if some of you have maybe been watching my lives or haven't been watching my lives. I do usually go live every week. The past couple of weeks, I haven't gone live, just because I'm just dealing with some of my own energy. But I'm going to be picking that up soon, and I will announce when I go back live. Okay, so just work with me there on the lives. But I do want to not neglect those of you who like the general readings as opposed to the live ones. So Virgo, let me know again how this works out. I do appreciate you guys. I will see you guys on the next go around, Virgo. You have a great one. Bye.